Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another video about knives. I would say the knife of the day, but really, well, I guess it is the knife of the day. The knife is the Benchmade Bugout. I only own one Benchmade, but there are 13 of that type of Benchmade, and it's the Bugout. I have every Bugout. I just got obsessed with it. I wanted to try it out. I've got obsessed with the Bugout. No other Benchmades, just the 13 Bugouts. And this past week, I bought two exclusive Bugouts that I didn't even know about. Someone on my Instagram, two different people on my Instagram mentioned two different knives that I didn't know about, so I picked them up for the collection. And then I have another exclusive that I'm holding. So this video is about the Bass Pro Shop edition of the Bugout. A lot of people I know don't even know that that exists, because when I posted it on Instagram, they're like, what's the orange blade one? That was one suggested by someone who follows me on Instagram. The other is the international edition. Now, I see that there are videos on YouTube about this one. Not about this one, though. Not about the Bass Pro Shop edition. And then the last one is a Blade HQ Bugout exclusive. This is with this light gray carbon fiber. And this one actually has 20 CV steel. The others are still S30V steel, although this one you can only get internationally. I went to the UK, had to get it shipped overseas. So it is sold all over the place over there, overseas, but not in the United States. Had to go through customs and everything to get it. Actually, it was easier than I thought, but that's the international only Bugout. And then this one, I guess you can pick it up at a Bass Pro Shop. I went online and picked up. It's a special edition. So I want to, obviously the makeup of these knives are the same, except for the Blade HQ blade steel. But I just love it. Now, some people say, why is it this knife? And then everyone makes suggestions for other knives I should try. I just think it's super light. I think when I first bought just one to try it out, I picked it up and it was just so super light. These are not FRN scales. They feel like them. What do they call them? Grivery scales. Someone online said the difference between it's GRIVORY scales, but they feel like FRN. Someone said instead of fiberglass, this has carbon fiber through it, but it feels exactly like FRN scales. A good, what I call space age plastic. The access lock is a real nice lock, simple. It's just really, I also see them, I guess, as something that if you're going to give gifts to someone in your family or a friend, it's just a wonderful knife to give. It's not the less expensive knife that you can find, but it's not expensive either. And it comes with a deep carry pocket clip. So the blade for all of these, full flat ground blade, 3.2 inches, 3 inches of the blade, the edge. You can see there's a drop point. 7.5 inches total. It only weighs 1.8 ounces, which I just love. Most of them S30V steel. So as I said, these two very exclusive ones, the Bass Pro Shop and the International Edition, are S30V, even though this has the orange coated blade, which I think goes well with this dark gray. Doesn't it? The clip, right hand, left hand, tip up. I think the fact that it was all tip up, I think that it's so, me and my old self, I don't flick open blades at all, but this just easy to open, simple to drop down and close. Anyway, that is the Bass Shop exclusive. The International, everything exactly the same. Has the red standoffs. Also, it was see-through construction. Everything about these knives I really like. Nice slicers. Super red. A nice kind of red. And, of course, that black blade. And I'll tell you about, to me, this Blade HQ exclusive. It doesn't fall. Mine doesn't. But it seems like it has, just more heft to it. A little bit more heft because of these G-10 scales. Look at the texture on it. I mean, both of these have like a grippiness to it. This is a lot smoother. Feels a lot more upscale. Bright green thumb studs and standoffs. Feels just really nice and premium. On all of those, which I haven't said, they also have just 13 of them. So there's a lot of variety. That 13 includes not only the full size, but they have the small size as well. They have 3 different small sizes right now. I believe it's orange, white, and black. So these are really nice. There is a carbon fiber one that just came out. I was going to show you that one too. That's not an exclusive though, so I just wanted to keep this to exclusives. It's a real nice carbon fiber, and it doesn't cost that much more. So that just came out. And there's one that's going to come out this year. It just was released. Oh, here it is. I have it. It's on the side. So here's the carbon fiber version. I love the blue with the back spacer and the lanyard hole that goes into the lanyard hole. Just a real nice, instead of the standoffs, this has a back spacer. Blue studs. Carbon fiber. Let's see. What's the steel? And the different steel is S90V steel. S90V steel on the carbon fiber. S30V, S30V, 20CV, and S90V. Carbon fiber, G10, very new, exclusive to Blade HQ, exclusive to International. Not sold in the U.S., but easy to buy. You just have to go on, Google International Edition. That's what I did. And then pick someone you want to buy from. And then, of course, the Bass Pro Shop Edition. Let's give you some comparisons. Here's a Paramilitary 2. Trying to line up the blades. But if not, if you just want to go butt to butt, a little smaller. The blade is pretty much the same. The big difference, of course, the width. It's very thin. Obviously, Spyderco has thin knives too. They have the Delica and Dora. They have a lot of thin knives. But it's just really nice. And I like the lock. I really do. Simple. Easy to use. Not that expensive. And here's a pair of 3 to give you some kind of comparison as well. So there you have it. 3 exclusive Bugouts, 1 brand new one that was just released. They have another one releasing sometime this year. It's going to be aluminum scales. They should be releasing in a couple of months or so. So there you have it. The Benchmade Bugout. I only have one Benchmade, but it's 13 Bugouts, large and small. I love this knife. I really do. Um, Bass Pro Shop Edition, International Edition S30V, 20CV on the Blade HQ exclusive with G-10 scales. And then they just released the carbon fiber with S90V steel. And they're coming out with an aluminum pretty soon. They're coming out with aluminum scale Bugout. I just like these little mini series. And I really like the Bugout. Someone's going to ask me to defy in some kind of mathematical term. Hey, don't tap down my joy. I just love this knife. Okay? I appreciate all of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications. Take good care of yourselves, okay? All of you mostly are men who watch this channel. And I know because I'm a man. All right? And a lot of times we get so busy because we don't want to deal with some of the other stuff. Take a deep breath. Spend some alone time, man. It's tough because what you see, you don't like all the time. And then spend some time. Trust me, when you do that, when you spend time with your brother, your sister, your wife, your significant other, your kids, they're going to see a change in you. I appreciate you all. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.